Episode 2.
Episode 2 of
Stick to Meadows.
We still love that. No,
Back by popular demand.
yeah, everybody in Dubai
Everybody.
said you have to do an episode 2, so we have.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully we'll get an episode 3 out of it.
We'll see how this goes first. See whether we get any bad language on it. How was episode 1? What was the point of it?
It was just to get out there, really. A feeler of... I don't think a lot of sellers have an idea of actually what's happening.
Yeah.
At all times, really.
And I think
they'll see what listings are online,
Yeah.
and that's about it.
Here's what went online and here's what sold.
Kind of thing, yeah.
But
I mean, they don't know what the final sale price is, though. Because all they're seeing is the listing price one.
Yeah.
If that's 16 million, I'm going to get 16 million.
Yeah.
It don't work like that, though.
But then, so do you think that one of the things you can add value to here is just like the between the lines? So the data you find online as a seller is the list price, and then here's some sold data. But the between the lines bit's the bit that I think the context is the most important bit.
Yeah, for sure. Well, that's what we're doing here,
That's
right?
what this is.
That's why this is just
So, what's the context then of last month? How many villas sold in the Meadows?
13.
13. Unlucky for some.
Buyer demand is wild at the moment. They're all after the same type of thing, really. Bigger
They were in
plots.
Meadows.
Bigger plots. Yeah.
How many did you sell? 13 last month.
As a couple. As a couple.
Are we going to go?
As a team, as Huspy, we've done 3. So that's like a quarter.
Crap.
I mean, we want more. We always want more.
25% market.
We've ended up in Jumeirah Islands as well.
Did you?
Got a contract out for that now.
I think
so I don't know what side.
25% market share is good.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, do I want better? I want more. Absolutely. I always want more.
Right.
But yeah, crap. Language.
Can't
Sorry, guys.
Sleep the shite out of them. 25% market share in a month is all right. 25% market share in a year. That's when you know.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure.
If there's been 3 sales and you did 2 of them once and then didn't sell anything else, it's not a great stat. 13 sales, you've done 3. What will you do this month?
I want to do it all, but
do it all.
You can't really say what.
What did you sell, and why did you sell it? Can you talk about that?
Yeah, we can talk about it. Yeah, I've sold the Type 6.
Yeah,
which is a 4-bed in Meadows 1. It was back to back. It was one of the craziest deals I've done, to be fair, because there's a few issues along the way with it in regards to the plot and stuff like that, where we had to like dig deeper into the DLD and find out what had been going wrong. Because obviously we're agents, we don't stick to measurements or anything like that. And what we were advised, and other agencies that had the property listed, where it was like a 8,000 square foot plot. Actually turned out it was 6 after we got the affection plan. So obviously doing what we do best as a company, we made sure we spoke with the seller, spoke with the buyer, renegotiated the price.
Based on its actual size.
Yeah, based on its actual size, just to make sure that we're doing right by both buyer and seller.
Go off, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. But you've got to go the extra mile, obviously, to make sure that you're doing right by both sides. So,
and they're both happy.
Both happy, yeah. Both happy, yeah.
And now, so that was a Type 6 4-bed. How much did it sell for?
12. It was originally at 12.5, and we renegotiated 12.2.
Yeah, just because of the discrepancy in size.
Yeah, just because of what happened with the DLD. But what was weird is I had an offer out on another one in Meadows 2, and he was telling us it was a 6,500 square foot plot. And me and Jake were sitting in the back and we were like, "There's no way this is only 6,500 square foot. It's got to be minimum, mate." Like
because the other one,
because the other one, but the other one was 6.
Yeah.
We were like, "There's just no way."
Yeah.
Like so. I remember coming up to you and saying to you, like, how many discrepancies have you ever had with like DLD?
I've never seen it.
And you'd never come across it, right? Obviously, we don't go out with the measuring wheel as agents and measure every property, right?
Well, you take what's on the title deed as gospel, right?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's the facts, isn't it?
Yeah, of course. So you sold one for 12.2. What else?
There's another one at 13.3, Street 6, Meadows 2, that Jake sold as well.
It's 25 million dirham.
So,
how easy or hard was that sale?
I think that was a good one for him. He was really active on it. Done great by the seller. I managed to get them a really good price. We've got next door for sale as well. Now it's been a fully renovated Type 12, which is a 4-bed, turned into turned into a 5-bed.
Do you know what annoys
extended.
me? I love real estate agents.
Mm,
You know what annoys me? And you've annoyed me there because I love you.
go on.
But you assume people know what a type 6 or a type 12 is.
I just said it was a 4-bed extended to a
No,
5-bed
I know,
at the
but
end.
what I'm saying is, and I see it, people go, oh, it's a type 6. And I sit there and think, the fuck's a type 6? Do you know what I mean?
No, I get it.
You know
I
what
get
they
it.
all are.
No,
You're
'cause
the
do
expert.
you know what the thing is? I thought the same when I first went into the fucking Meadows.
What's a type
What?
6?
There's 20 different types, but obviously, look, that's our job to make sure that they know.
But so I see it online and people put abbreviations, right? They'll put VOT.
Oh yeah, vacant on transfer.
We know what that means.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
obvious
yeah,
it's vacant
yeah,
on transfer.
yeah, yeah.
It's not though to some people.
I mean, that's not something I'd probably put in one of my listing titles, to be honest with you.
I wouldn't put it in. I don't think it's a sensible thing to do, but we do assume. So when you're saying types, one of the things that I don't think maybe people watching, specifically buyers, sellers probably, but buyers who are watching this probably don't know what a type 12 is.
Yeah.
Well,
Well, originally it's a 4-bed. It's the biggest built-up area on a 4-bed as well, 4,200 square foot, or just shy of that. But this one's been fully renovated,
Yeah.
remodeled, 5-bed.
Sounds
It looks fantastic. It's single row. It's really, really great.
Single row means what?
It's backing onto a green belt. We spoke about this in the last episode, Mark.
Good.
I know you've just turned 40. So sort of go and see
What happens when you get to 40? Just forget everything. I've totally forgot that. Should we just read you the last episode?
Yeah.
I'm not 40. I'm 30 something. I'm 39 and a bit.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll go with that.
But we discuss what that
Yeah,
was.
we
Sorry.
did, yeah.
So we've done one there. That's 25 mil. What was the third one? You done 3.
Third one was the one on Street 2 in Meadows 1. I think that was again 13.3.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So we've done about $10 million.
13.25 it was.
Yeah. So give or take $10 million worth of business.
Yeah.
Not a great month. Not a bad month. Not a bad month at all. The reason I'm saying not a great month is $10 million seems like a lot of cash, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It's a lot of business to do.
Mm-hmm.
Average sale price is what, $3 or $4 million. You can do more though, right?
Yeah, for sure. You can always do more.
Yeah.
Always. You can always do more.
What allows you to do more this month?
Just you as your person. It's the drive that you have. I could do one villa deal and then just go, you know what? That'll do me.
I've earned good money.
I've earned yeah. I'm good. And I'll go back at it again next month. But that's not who I am. I want more all the time.
It's quite a harsh analogy, this, but it's a good one that you'd probably resonate with you. If I was to say to you now, Nick, you have to do a deal by next Friday, otherwise,
chop that out.
No.
Chop that out.
You find a way to do it.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, you always find a way.
So, and it's quite aggressive, right? But the point is, so it's not capacity. It's not whether the deals are there. It's whether you are going to do what's required to do them.
Do you know?
Because if you knew next Friday was D-Day for the family, well, on to the house. I will do whatever it takes. Now, I'm not saying that that's what you need to do, but that just shows it's your output. And it's not whether the deals are there, because we've been in markets. I've been here 15 years, and there's been times where it's like nobody wants to buy. So if nobody wants to buy, you can't sell anything. But right now, you said it, everyone wants to buy.
Yeah.
So the deals are there. It's whether you want to go and get in the way of it.
The demand for the Meadows right now is wild. Like, there's so many buyers coming through. There's a lot of trend. I mean, well, you know yourself. When you done real estate, you was doing Emirates living, right? You done Jumeirah Islands.
Jumeirah Islands, yeah.
Jumeirah Islands, right? Okay. So I was
Jumeirah Islands used to be 275 grand for rent, and now they're $2 million.
Well, for example, what was it?
That's how.
I'm sure we had a conversation when you were doing it. People were saying that people were crazy for spending $7 million. Right?
Well, you've just sold one for what?
26.5.
Is that gone through yet?
Just sellers just about to sign.
So by the time this goes live
today,
you'll have just done another 26.5.
And that was for a standard garden hall villa, 26.5 million.
My first ever rent was a garden hall.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
So this was the good thing about this. It was like forest backing and lake backing, so it was a really good location. We worked tirelessly with the buyer. Myself and Jake, we went viewing entertainment foyers. He actually started off in the Meadows. and we had a real good chat about what it was he was looking for. And everything he was saying to me was screaming Hattan. Hattan villa,
That's the comparable, right? Hattan and JI.
Kind of, yeah. Kind of, because majority of Hattans are laid back in.
What about size? Hattans are bigger.
And they're about 5,000 built up area, I'd say. And plus, obviously, if you've done extensions and so on. We actually viewed on a villa for 15 million to start with. And he was telling me everything that he wanted. And I said, I think Jumeirah Islands is your best bet for what it is you're looking for. Now, these are your starting prices.
Can I just
look at
and ask you something?
Mhm.
Because you've got something that is hard to teach, right? And that's you've got a way about you where people will listen to you. I think it's because your age, because you're nearly 40.
I love you.
You know, a real and you're very genuine, right? There's no bullshit. There's no
Voices, what you got.
Here's the important thing. Real estate agents' jobs are to sell houses. It's obvious, right?
Mhm.
You have to sell a house to make money.
Yeah.
Nobody gets paid a salary. If you don't sell a house, you don't make any money.
No, sure.
So your opinion could possibly be influenced by whether you make money or not.
Yeah.
That's something a buyer or seller could think about, right?
Yeah.
You're giving me this opinion because you want to make money.
Yeah.
Why do you think this? And there's a reason I'm asking. Why do you think this buyer listened to you when you said, "I think," which means in my opinion, I think Jumeirah Islands is better. I think you spending 10 million dirham more than what this villa is the right thing to do. Why would he listen to you?
So we actually originally viewed on a Type 12, which is a normal 4-bed.
Just so you know, before you tell me I'm only drinking this to show off to my wife, but she told me I have to drink 2 of these a day.
Is that a plug?
No, it's no plug.
Come on, here's the brand.
Oh no, I don't know what the brand is. It's just black. But she told me I have to drink 2 of these a day because I'm old. I'm 40 now and I need to stay hydrated. So I'm doing it on camera to prove that I'm actually drinking them. There's no plug. Why did he listen to you to spend more money? Because that could be seen as...
Do you know what I actually said to him? I said, look...
Agents do that, right? Agents will be like, I know what you should do. Spend loads more money. Why? Because I make more money.
I said to him, look, what you're looking for doesn't exist unless you go to a Hattan villa. Okay, so we've seen a Hattan layout. He wasn't a fan of it. Okay, and I said, well, your next best bet is going to be Jumeirah Islands.
Yeah.
And he's like, what was the starting price? I said, look, around 21 million. I'm not going to tell you that I know everything about JI because I don't. My colleague Jake's very clued up on it. And I was working with a couple of other lads that were clued up on Jumeirah Islands. Okay, obviously networking and so on. Obviously, I know the Meadows.
Yep. Your name is the Meadows man.
I know the Meadows. That's it.
If you're looking for him on Instagram.
I know,
Meadows man.
Meadows man.
Yeah,
the Meadows man. Yeah, the Meadows man. So we started viewing in JI on entertainment foyers. He didn't really like the positioning of them on the cluster, on certain numbers, and he didn't like the shape. It's like a bit like an ice cream cone type of thing, like the plot.
The plot was that, right?
Yeah. So
and the garden halls, there's only 4, is there? And a square.
Yeah, that's right. They're squared off in. I do prefer the layout myself.
I prefer the garden hall.
For the garden hall to the entertainment foyer.
I think we have the majlis, and it depends what you've done with the majlis downstairs.
I just suggested the community to him. I let him make his own decisions. There was, again, no pressure. You make your own decisions. I'll just show you everything that there is to see. Yeah. And we did see everything. Absolutely everything, to the point where I was like, right, okay. Wasn't really wanting to spend that type of money, but that was at the point where I had to turn and say to him, look, if you don't spend this type of money now, it's going to move past that and you're going to end up spending more.
Yeah.
And
what does that mean? Like, you're priced out?
Yeah. And do you know what? He was just like, you know what, Nick? Let's do it. I completely agree.
What do you do when you've showed somebody everything and they haven't bought? Because it happens all the time.
Yeah, I mean, it's happening with me at the moment. We've found them everything that they want. They haven't quite pulled the trigger yet, but that's completely up to them to pull the trigger. It's not down to me. I can give them...
You're not living there, right?
No, I'm at the end of the day, all I can do is give you the information. I can't tell you to buy something. Yeah. Because that's not up to me. It's completely up to you. Yeah. If you don't want to buy that villa and you miss out on it, and the next villa that comes available that's a comparable
is more expensive. You just have to spend more money.
You're going to have to spend more money.
Yeah. That's not your problem, right?
No, not.
So if you were to look at what your job is to just find out what people want to buy.
Yeah.
What they can afford, match them up to it, get them to the front door.
Mm-hmm.
And when you look at like, because this is what agents get upset with, right? I've showed this guy 10 houses.
Mhm.
They all match what he wants,
Mhm.
and he hasn't bought.
Mhm.
It's fair to say,
There's a question missing.
yeah, you don't know what you want to buy,
What
or
is
why they're going to
what is it that's missing?
Yeah.
From this? What was it that was missing from that?
Do you know what I
If
think
you
it is?
find that answer, and they say this is what's missing, and you get that,
You've done your job.
you've done your job.
Do you know what I think it is? A lot of the time, you believe that the agent is not negotiating for you, and that's why the offer doesn't come forward. There's still a bit of a wall up. Like, if I'm a buyer now and I go out with an agent, and I think that agent is on sell side, then he's not negotiating on my side of the table. He sat on the other side of the table because he's with the seller.
Mhm.
So I think it's the agent's job to make sure the buyer feels comfortable, that they need to know everything.
Oh yeah,
The
for
better
sure.
help.
Yeah.
Like, how do I get you your dream house? You need to tell me everything so I can go fully equipped.
Mhm.
And first of all, show you the right properties, and then
Yeah.
second of all, get you them at the price you're comfortable paying.
Yeah. Yeah.
And a lot of the time, I feel like there's a bit of a divide between buy side and agent. Not with you. I'm just saying in general and real estate. You have your buyers love you, right? I think that's
Some of
why.
them, yeah. I'd say most of them, yeah. I'd say I get on with most of them because, like I say, I'm not a pressure type of guy. I say, look, if you want to buy it, by all means. If you don't want to buy it, you don't feel like you have that right feeling. Because I think you get a feeling when you go into a villa.
Yeah, you do.
I'll go onto a plot. I'm working with another guy called Ian at the moment. We walked onto a villa in Meadows 9, went into the back guy and he was like, this is it.
Yeah,
I feel like this is it.
love that.
Told him that.
Isn't that a nice feeling? That's like validating, like you've done your job, isn't
Yeah,
it?
for sure. Yeah, but do you know what? I actually, I said, I apologized from the start because I said, look, I'm bringing you here. I know it's a little bit above what you want to spend, but from what you've told me, I feel like this is what you need to see. Then you can do your comparables. Then if you want to compensate on certain things,
Yeah.
you've got the options there. Always show 4 or 5 villas that can fit into the criteria, and then it's up to someone to make up their own mind. And if none of them are right, and you find out what's missing from them, that's when you can say, right, maybe this area doesn't suit you
Yeah.
because we don't have this, but we do have this in another area. And that's when your job as a buyer's agent is just to go, all right, let's go see
Let's
this.
go and have a look at them then.
Let's go and have a look at this.
One of the before we started, we were talking about feedback you got from episode 1.
Yeah.
Some questions around
Yeah.
your
Difference in
haircut.
price.
No.
I've grown it. I've grown it.
Great, mate.
I've done my beard this morning.
It
though.
looks great, mate. Some
Cheers.
questions around the difference between Meadows 1 to 5
Uh-huh.
and why it's priced differently
Yeah.
than other Meadows.
Yeah. Specifically, obviously.
I'm going to
Meadows-
just,
Meadows-
it's interesting
Meadows
for me because
9.
you guys just sold my.
Well, we had a conversation about it the other day, right? About coming.
You
You
showed
to
me the
Meadows.
Yeah.
Yeah, you coming to Meadows. So
Yeah, so I'm looking to move to the Meadows myself.
yeah.
And I don't fully understand, and that's what I've been in Dubai 15 years. I know real estate,
Mhm.
but I don't know every area, right? So
Yeah.
when you say things about the area, it's important now
Mhm.
we can articulate why it's like that. So if Meadows 1 to 5 are priced higher,
Mhm.
there's a reason.
Yeah, for sure.
What is it?
There's multiple reasons.
Let's
There's multiple reasons. All right, if you go to Meadows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you've got the golf course at Emirates Hills, literally a stone throw away. You've got the international school right next to you.
just
You've
two there,
got the Meadows Village, and you've got the
Dubai British
nursery a bit further up.
and then Dubai British
Yeah.
School, Emirates Hills.
Yeah,
Well, like, why would that make it more expensive?
it's easy. It's easy. All the kids can jump on the bikes, on the scooters, straight out the door, straight onto something that's so easily accessible.
Do you think that drives?
You've got the access to Al Khail at one side of Meadows 1 and Meadows 2.
How do you get to Al Khail from Meadows 2?
Come out down Street 1, left down the exit road, and you're there.
Oh yeah. These are seen as like real strong drivers to be a more expensive. Like, let me ask you, for those who are watching, you don't know. Hopefully this helps because I don't know. A Type 12. We've just learnt what a Type 12 is, right? It's a
Yeah.
4-bed.
Yeah.
Biggest one.
Yeah.
The exact same villa in Meadows 7 is cheaper than it is in Meadows 2.
Yeah.
And you're telling me it's all of the stuff around Meadows to influences the
well,
price.
for example, if you go to Meadows 7, since you suggested Meadows 7, there isn't any amenities. So what you've got is the springs either side of Meadows 7, and you go into them to use the amenities.
So
You've got the lovely lakes. You do have a park in Meadows 7. Obviously, you don't have the communal pools. You don't have paddle courts, football courts.
So they
tennis
share
courts.
community stuff with
So they
the
share
springs.
with the springs, yeah, like the community pools and so on. So, and it's a little bit further out the way, if I'm honest. Like, so if you want to go to Meadows Village, Meadows Souk, or Spring Souk, if you're in somewhere like Meadows 7, you've got to go for a drive.
Yeah.
You know, to get to it, you're gonna have to go for a drive, or it'd be a long old walk down Al-Asail Road.
I mean, you're the expert,
Mhm.
and you're telling me that they're more expensive, and it feels that it must be a convenience play, rather, because it's not villa quality, because it's like for like,
It's all like for like. It's not
like for like developer.
Mm.
So it's purely position within the community.
Yeah, which a lot of people prefer.
Yeah.
Like me and Jake have had the conversation, God knows how many times. Like, it's mad that people spend 2 million dirham extra for convenience.
But I suppose that's that's a very Dubai thing anyway. We do pay premiums for convenience across everything in Dubai. It's something like we do, right?
Absolutely. How many times have you used Kareem Quick
No, of course,
and paid the service charge rather than going downstairs to the shop?
Of course you do, right? Nothing for unhealthy food though. Yeah, but the point is convenience. It's like I just find it really interesting for people to understand that you can have the exact same product very, very, very close by, and one's apply the premium because it's walking distance to the Meadows Souk or the Meadows Village or Spring Souk, I think that one's called at the top.
Spring Souk's right up at the other end.
Yeah, that's up by
Right up at the other end.
Yeah, by Emirates Hill School. By British School, Emirates Hills, isn't it?
Not where the Spring Souk is.
Oh, I call it Springs. It used to be called Spring Souk when I moved.
So Meadows Souk.
That's Meadows Souk.
Is close to where all the school is, and then when you go further down, you've got the Meadows Village and so on. But Spring Souk's right at the end of Al-Asail.
That used to be called Spring Souk.
Right. All right, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is all day.
I'm older than you.
You are older than me.
How do you advise sellers then? Because this must be a tricky one. I'm in Meadows 6, 7, 8. How many Meadows are there?
9.
So I'm in one of them. 6, 7, 8, or 9.
Okay.
And I've got a Type 12.
Mm-hmm.
You've just sold a Type 12 for how much?
I haven't sold Type 12.
The 4-bed?
No, there's a Type 12 available.
Oh, sorry, go on.
For 15 million on Street 6.
So that one, a 15 million. What Meadows is that?
Meadows 2.
Okay. It's 15 mil.
Do you want me to give the unit number out?
No, I won't. Don't nick his units if you're watching this. Trying to sell. Who's the owner? What's his number? I'm in Meadows 6 and I look at that and go, Nick, you've got that one there for 15 mil. I want 15 mil. How do you rebuttal that?
So, obviously, this one here is 15 mil. It's been fully renovated, extended. It's bang opposite a park. Okay, you've got the dog park 100 metres up the road. You've got the community pool 200 metres away. Football court 200 metres away, because that's all in the same vicinity. So all of that adds up to why it is worth 15 million. If I go and look at a Type 12 that's been renovated back to back in Meadows 8, Meadows 7, wherever, then it is going to be worth less because it's out of the way. Whether it's 500k or a million, you can never say, because this is the biggest conversation I have when I'm on the phone with sellers. When they tell me they want a price and I can't give them the price over the phone.
How do you value something without seeing it done?
Exactly. I can't do that. I have to come by, see the villa, sit down, have a cup of tea. You tell me why you think it's worth X amount, because I will always listen, and then I'll give you the feedback on what has transacted and why it's transacted at X, Y, Z, and what I strongly believe that we can get for your villa. Because what I've seen happen with so many good villas, they've been put online well overpriced, and then they've sat there for 2 months and now they're scratching their heads because it's sort of like, so frustrated, my villa hasn't sold, I might just rent it, and it's probably because they've not been told no to start with, if I'm honest.
So the agent's been a bit of a pushover on meeting one and gone, yeah, I'll get you 15.
Maybe. Or the seller could have just been dead firm and said,
I'm not taking anything.
I'm not taking anything less. So the agent's gone, all right, okay, let's see what we can do.
That happens, right?
And it does happen. I've been there, I've done it.
Yeah.
So, but I'll tell you what, I've done it with this villa that I just sold. He told me he wanted 15 million for it to start with. I said, that is way overpriced.
Yeah.
And I said, tell you what, I'm going to make you a deal. If I don't get one inquiry in 2 weeks, we have to drop the price. And we're going to have to drop it into the 13s. He went, deal.
And did you?
We dropped into the 13s, and what happened 2 weeks
So-
later? It sells.
And that's not, and I think what's important to see here, that's not you price dropping somebody and going in below market to sell it.
Mm.
That's you having a strategy with a seller that says, look, we'll try it your way, but if it doesn't work, we have to then do it my way. And your way was at market price. It wasn't below market.
No, yeah, no, it was at market price. It sold a good price as well. I think at 12.2, I thought that was a really good price for it to sell at for both buyer and seller.
Yeah.
I really do, because now if you're looking at stuff for other 4-beds, because the Type 6 is a 4-bed, obviously there's different types of layouts, but they're selling at 13, majority 12.7, 12.8, 13. Anything that's not main road backing, you're definitely looking at 13 million upwards.
And that went for 13.
And no, this one ended up going for 12.2.
Oh,
So it was really, really, really good price. Locations, everything when it comes to Meadows.
think
And that is what I've noticed with a lot of the buyers in the back. And there's
it is
big
around the
buyers
world,
who-
mate. Everybody says the same. It's location, right? But it
Yeah.
just fascinates me that it's the disparity in area is just not that wide from Meadows 2 to Meadows
It
7.
takes you about 8 minutes to drive from Meadows 1 to Meadows 9.
And it could be 2 million dirham different.
Yeah.
$500,000 in for 8 minutes.
But are you prepared to pay that $500,000 so you know that your kids can walk out your front door?
It's not like
Goats.
they're living in the hood.
I'm not saying that. I know, because it's more suburban Meadows 9.
Yeah.
It is a suburban feel. Like, obviously, my kids don't live here in Dubai with me. So if I bought a villa in Meadows, I'd probably buy Meadows 9.
Yeah.
Because it's nice, it's peaceful,
Yeah.
it's quiet. I can jump in my motor, drive across the street, and I'm in the Meadows village.
Yeah.
There's actually a flyover if you want to walk. You can just walk over the flyover down onto Meadows souk.
Yeah.
But for me, as a buyer, that's where I buy it. But for you as a buyer, I'd probably suggest to you that Meadows 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are probably more ideal for you, young'un.
Yeah.
You know? So they're all the friends are going to be out playing
Yeah.
nightly. You do get it in Meadows 9, but not as much.
It's just interesting. If you've got a villa in Meadows right now and you're wondering why there's a difference in price between Meadows, hopefully that gives a bit of clarity. But
Yeah, for sure.
I also think that what you get from this now is a really, really obvious thing that unless you're speaking to an expert, you're guessing.
Yeah.
And you really are, mate. Even if you're a buyer,
We are guessing.
if you're a buyer right now and your source of data is Property Finder, Beirut, and Sold Data, you're not an expert.
Sold data, you can forget that.
Good.
Because at the end of
6 months off.
at the end of the day, what the public see of stuff that's transferred is stuff that was sold maybe three months ago,
Brought
maybe
to market 6 months ago.
possibly longer. You know, so those prices have been and gone, especially when it comes to Meadows.
And then if they're looking at online data, so what the point is, a buyer's not an expert in the community if they've just done a bit of online research.
Yeah, for sure.
And the seller is not an expert in the community just because they own a property there.
Yeah.
They have valid opinions,
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think it just makes sense to resource an expert if you're looking to buy or sell in a community because the context you can apply is so much stronger than anyone else.
Yeah, for sure. Look, I'm not saying I'm the only top tier expert. What I actually do suggest when I sit down with a seller is, why don't you have a meeting with another expert in the area and see what their answers are for you when you
See who's better suit me or you.
Yeah,
good.
see who works better for you, but see what they're saying if they're saying the same thing as me. Because if they are saying the same thing as me,
Probably right.
you're probably right 9 times out of 10. You know what I mean? But look, I'm just there to advise people.
Yeah.
That's it. All I know is the facts.
Yeah.
And I'll advise them.
What episode 3? What are we gonna hold you to this?
Yeah.
How much are you gonna build if you sit down? Because you had a good month in for episode 2.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
3 sales, $30 million. It's so no,
Oh,
30 million dirham, 38 million dirham.
Yeah. I
That's
mean,
all right.
look,
What will you have done this before next episode? 50? When we do
Yeah,
that
if you
breakdown
look-
thing there,
You'll be looking at around 50 million dirham.
you've done so we're
That's what I'm hoping for by the end of the month. Yeah,
50% increase. And if he hasn't, we're not going to shoot episodes.
I'll not be happy now. I'll not be happy. But who says it's up to these lot if there's going to be an episode 3?
They have to send you messages.
Yeah, I want the
need the love.
feedback. I need the love.
You want people
I'm a
to
type of guy that needs to be loved. You
want
know?
cuddles.
Yeah.
We just what do you? So here's a shout out there. What do you want from this? What should people contact you for?
Without trying to sound salesy, just contact me for a chat. And if it's something that has creeped up in your mind, like should I sell my villa, or why should I sell my villa, or where should I go next? Because that's the biggest question that I get when I am having where would your advisor go next?
If I sell my Meadows,
If I sell my Meadows, and obviously that's down to us to discuss like what it is you're looking for. Why would you leave the Meadows?
yeah.
Because there's no reason for you to leave the Meadows unless it's your own personal reasons.
Yeah.
That's all
You
it
might
is.
need something bigger, something smaller.
Something bigger. Our kids have
Something
moved
with-
out, so I don't need it no more. I'm not traveling for. Traffic's worse now in Dubai than what it was 15 years ago when I bought this villa.
Yeah.
I need to be closer to
Wherever.
IFC, wherever it might be. Yeah.
So if anybody, the point is, if you want to know a little bit more about the Meadows, you may as well speak to somebody who's called
Yeah.
Meadows Man on Instagram.
The Meadows Man on Instagram, YouTube.
YouTube.
You know
YouTube
it.
star now.
Yeah. No, I don't know about that. We'll get it going though.
We will, won't we?
Everyone started somewhere.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. And we've started here.
And yeah,
Stick to Meadows.
stick to Meadows
Stick to
episode 2. Stick to Nick. Oh God.
That's what we're going to let's stick to Nick.
But
Right.
yeah, I think, look, if you want to have a chat with me, I'm going to send you out this video. When you've had a listen to it and you've had a watch of it and you enjoy it, just give me a call, give me a WhatsApp, and we can just have a chat. No pressure.
It's nice, isn't it? And he clearly sells houses in your area, so it's probably worth speaking to
So
someone.
that's what I'm meant to do.
Yeah, sell
Sell houses.
houses.
Yeah.
That is Stick to Nick episode.
Stick to Meadows.
Let's stick to Meadows.
Stick to
episode
Meadows.
2.
Stick to
If
Meadows.
you want to buy or sell in the Meadows, speak to the Meadows man.
Yes, please do.